Let's go. Get to driving. Is it wet out there? Oh no, it's fine. There's a bit of surface water. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's getting more rainy. Fuck. No, that's fine. Okay. Get my water bottle too. Just had a lamb wraps. I'm fucking thirsty. Okie doke. Oh, we'll start driving. Let's go. Get these on. Thanks, Caleb. And I suppose I should say good luck too. I'll stop making jokes about it. I'm sorry. Look at that. I ain't getting that. I already live with a person who has the same problem, and yeah, I know. I'm not touching that. 44.9. Oh, why am I still revving it, for fuck's sake? not great. Yeah, who knows? I did see him cruising around earlier while I was prepping. Then came into the pits with like 73 litres or something. He pitted for fresh set, but still. Fucking bang! Alright. What I'm probably going to do is this for the outlap, just because, well, it's the only way I can burn fuel without the risk of rain falling on my flying lap. Well, I mean, fuck knows if you're, if enough rain's going to fall to completely screw you up or not. Oh, he's looped it, he's looped it! It's a very odd place to do it. So why did I not rev the entire lap? Oh yeah, he probably is, but it doesn't matter, he's faster. I'd expect him to do so, because, well, I was doing it on the replays of our lobby yesterday. Especially looking at Meta, because he had way better tyres, noticeably better tyres at the end of the race, as he goes purple. Mate, there's one corner, settle down. portents off. Just don't cut the grass there, because that's... I would give it the flick spin for the lulls, but it's got to be one behind me. Ah, well. Shit. I will actually see what he's doing on full fuel, unless he's going to start practicing fuel saving, because of course he will. You could be right, Caleb. You could have just had less fuel in his car when he did that lap, but still. I've noticed that letting off for that left-hander is a lot slower. I was doing that yesterday and it was kind of... I don't see 4/10 there easily. Yeah, but that's the thing, see, Meta's not far off his own lap and he's on a full tank, so it's... Yeah, it's... Well, that felt alright until this double right-hander, or I just cut too much of it, but... Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Jesus. What are they doing there? Little wide. Oh! Oh, I know where it went wrong too. For that left-hander before the last corner, I carried too much speed. Damn it, I was so fucking close. And it was still somehow a lot better than what I've done before. Washed. Yeah. Hey Kaz, how you going? Yep, that's it. Washed. Guys, if you're still there, you reckon we're going to car swap for the last few rounds of IRO? Or a cummy nosy, yeah. Oh, get out. Of course you would. Killed a lot of time heading into qualifying, which is good because I'm starting to get bored. That's not your livery, Vaquitas. Oh, it's a ruse livery. Oh. Yeah, okay. I was wondering what it was for. Probably not, mate. It was definitely worth the test, but yeah. That's fair. That tyre wear, though, hang on. Yours look pretty similar, though, okay? Yesterday. They look pretty similar. Even your mediums, though, about as good as Meta's fronts, and he was running softs. Mine were just the worst. Sucked. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll put some laps in for Fuji, that's one of my better circuits. Kaza. See what I can do. I imagine I'll run the pointiest setup possible. Yeah, it's car, absolutely, it's a car thing. I knew full well you weren't going to make softs viable, like a soft strategy viable. It's too slow. Even if you can get the tyres to make the distance. Yeah, it's absolutely a car thing. Your pace on mediums yesterday was fucking frightening. was a lap, like at the start of the stint, you're only like 3 or so tenths off our times. That's when we started our soft stint. Jeez, that's terrible connection. Yeah, we're looking similar setup to Watkins, yeah. Oh mate, I run the same setup pretty much every time, you know that. I ran 410 at the front and 500 for Le Mans. I was, looks weird me seeing so many Aussies and I'm like, well, that's what you get when it's an Australian Kiwi based league, Kazza. But it's good competition. There is good competition here. I do enjoy it. Some nitpicky things I don't like about it, but I can get over it because, especially with guys like Caleb and Meta, I have fun races. He's going to kick my ass today, unless I can qualify in front of him. Then it'll be different. But the New Zealander is out tonight. Wait, which one? Ah, that's right, yes, yeah, you. Well, just... I don't know if I should fuel burn and go for a lap maybe. Or, actually, I'll use these last few minutes to just practice what I'm going to do for the race. Of course he's going to do the resets now. I don't really care, but he seems to do it just when I try to practice something different. I was trying to practice quali runs last week, and he started to do the reset. Oh shit, I did it again. Fuck, I'm an asshole. Ah, not again. Right. Shut up, Guilty. I didn't mean to. I know I'm not supposed to stick in until after 2 resets, but I just never. My disabled, ADHD riddled brain just can't handle it. Disqualified. Yeah, that seems fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. How's the wind? Not much different than before. Looks like this season's going to turn into season 4. It's me and Meta, mono in the same car. Working! Oh! Man, why'd you hold your brakes? I was gonna run into your nose. Right. Here we go. Ah, fuck me. I'm right in the middle of it, aren't I? Fuck it, why not? Just give myself a good sector of space. Might as well do something productive to get the track room. I thought, I know, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'd... Be mindful of rain. Yeah, I know there's rain involved, but I need space, dude. Like that's going to be an absolute mess if I stay where I was. I'll give it a little more. Because I know there's going to be more people stacking up at the end of the lap, trying to give each other more space. I'm just going to give it that little bit more. We got about half a lap to monetize. Might as well risk it. Shit, I burned like 15 litres off doing that. Close to it. Here we go. I might be right actually. Look at that. I know the dark blue clouds will appear soon, but that's not a thick cloud. Okay, it looks like we might be right. That's not a lot of dark blue that's going to pass over the track. Okay, why not? Let's do it. That was a shithouse lap too. I know I can go better than that. That left-hander, the long one before the uphill hairpin, that was awful. So I know I can. Thank you. glad I did decide to fuel burn a bit, because they're all pitting for tyres. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, because I'm probably going to as well. 74 litres, how much do I have? 63. Yeah, okay. If that's how it's going to pan out in the race, then this is probably going to be a soft race. Which, I mean, I kind of like and don't like. The wet weather catch-up's a bit stupid, but also... Meta's better on his tyres. So I don't like it. That's enough of that. Fastest pit entry, but we'll get back on the road. We'll rev the ever-loving daylights out of this car for the lap, and then Meta will shit himself when he sees your fuel. Well, I burned a little at the start. Didn't really. It was only really from that outlap where I really managed to burn an absolute fuck heap. But to be less than, it might be 70 or a little under, just because he pitted well before I did. Although that's actually, no, we did the same amount of distance on the track, so no, you're right. So this next lap will be my last fly that I have. Nobody's pitting for tyres, good. Place your bets. 1 minute 44 on the cards, anyone? Thanks, Kazza. Right out to the edge. Why didn't I go down to first? This bit of the lap was really good last time. 44? Yeah. Nah. Fuck all. The first lap was really good, apart from one corner. Not bad, yeah. The second lap wasn't bad. The second lap was bad. The first one I did was really good. I was happy with that. Oh, gee. Is Meta going to improve? I feel like he will, actually. Oh, he did, just not enough. Okay. Ooh. This is going to be good. And as you'd expect, the Huracan and Ferrari are sitting behind. Gee, now that you're out of it, Caleb, Justin might get a podium. Or if Mo gets a podium. Oh, gee, wouldn't that be funny? James is in. He's in mid-pack shite. Yeah, it could have been better. I'm disappointed I didn't get 44, but happy the first lap. If we had standing starts, Mo would be leading turn one. No, this car's good off standing starts. Don't knock this car. It's got a short gearbox. That Ferrari fucks. Yeah, it does. It does. So does this thing, though. The Huracan would just die, though. It wouldn't go anywhere. Alright, everything's all good. Yep, racing softs. See, I told you I blow quality. To be fair, I thought I would too. But that first lap, that 45-1 on a heavier tank, that was good. But yeah, no, I think the Citroen would do just fine against the Ferrari off a standing start, based on experience. In fact, I mean, Ferrari probably has more traction, but in the end, the balance of Citroen just right. It does really well on those standing starts. Goes through the gears very quickly, so. S2T with a strong quali. Never really seen the Citroen used too much outside of this, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing because it's actually a nice car to drive. I was enjoying it before the power nerf as well. It wasn't. I mean, it was still pretty smooth. It just wasn't as smooth because when it has more horsepower, it's typically its balance gets upset a lot easier. That makes sense. But with this, you can pretty much throw it around. Like Bathurst, I was absolutely chucking it down the hill and it had no issues. Last season, that's where I made most of my time because I would lose a couple tenths to the M6s and RCFs over the top of the hill, but down the hill where it's all acceleration zones and tight spaces, it's a great car. People gave it a chance. I know a lot of people don't like it just because of, well, the way that it looks. For most people it's the way that it looks and just how out of place it actually looks, but I'll chuck that on the 6. I quite like it. Yeah, mate, good car. Very fun car. I imagine I'm going to be doing that pretty often this race. High speed corners is a bit average, but otherwise really good. Yeah, that's about it. Some corners that require downforce to get the most out of. It either does really well or it does really terribly. I remember Seaside last year, it handled the S's really beautifully, but Tokyo Expressway, it sucked. It really sucked. Just every corner of that track it hated, so. This car certainly has its weaknesses, but it's I can get over it. Last season's calendar really wasn't the right decision for it, just because it had too many high downforce tracks. How wide I ran there, caught him off guard. It was a little risky. I'm gonna stay out because it's more than likely just gonna rain just a little and then it's gonna stop. I mean, I would have been lonely P3 here. Yeah, probably, but still would have been good points. And just how I feel about Grand Valley and Watkins Glen. I need to consolidate and get what I can, not worry about what the Nissans like what you're doing, because it's just not going to help. I need to worry about the cars I can beat, not so much ones I just can't. I could probably get rid of this now. might be his weak spot. Turn 1 is a bitch in the corner of this track because it's blind until you basically finish your braking, so... Have to do double mediums. Yeah, that's all. Because I was considering also a longer medium stint and a shorter soft stint, just based off tyre wear. Because I did a little test right before the Sardinia race last week, and thought, oh shit, the tyres are only lasting 6 laps. Better hope it rains, you know. Once I actually did a proper race simulation, though, it wasn't tyre wear. I mean, it's still bad, like we don't get 10 laps easy, but it's doable in this car. I can't imagine it being viable in that car. I imagine I can stretch it, but would have to sacrifice way too much to make it. Yeah. We can do it, and hey man, how's it going? As long as I don't die, I feel like I might have this one. I just gotta hold the gap. Like, we have driven off. Look at that. We have driven off. Yeah, us three are shooting another difficult. I don't want to sound like a prick, but yeah, I do agree. Like, in the races we have been together, we've occupied the podium. And even a Garden's like, I mean, well, we could have got, yeah, I don't like saying it either, but it's a pretty honest take. Like, it's, I mean, the results, the pace, it speaks for itself, I think, I'd say. And it's fun that way. I get two drivers that have a really good effect on me. They push me this far and it feels awesome. who's the quickest ERA driver? Ooh. Wouldn't be me, you'd have to ask Kazza. Nick's quick, Evo's quick. Oh, quick. Oh. Oh, imagine if all of us came over to Div 1. It'd be so entertaining. Yeah. Now that's a question, exactly. Adriana, oh, that's... Hello, Tyler. Oh, you had a bit of a tail wag. That's quite the question, actually. Who's the fastest ERA driver? I honestly can't comment. I honestly can't. I don't have one driver, to be honest. I think it's tight at the top. It depends on the track. Yeah, that's a fair say. It's a fair shout. Oh shit, well, I did not see this coming. Okay. That's fine. I just saw a little sprinkle and thought, I better look at this. Yeah, right. Damn it, that gap I had's gonna go away if it rains. It's not a huge gap, but still. Evade all the dark blue, please. I can't afford rain. She's wet. It's not wet. It's not wet. Not wet. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so we're both staying out, we're mirroring what we're doing. That's a little cloud. I imagine the next lap though, we're probably going to have to put on inters. Which means the field's probably going to condense again. Looks very patchy. Yeah, but still, patchy's enough. Oh. But also, with all these cars running around on the track, if that into slick till death, well, that's the plan. I mean, this is difficult because tough decision. Yeah, I think it's a tough decision. I'd stay slicks. Nah, you know what? After you... Oh, jeez. Fuck, this is difficult. Fuck it. I'm in. Shit. I think I fucked it up. Oh well. This is hard. Like, this is really, really hard. Ah, he stayed out in softs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh, it's alright. It's okay. Yeah, that's... Now the clouds are shrinking. There you go. There you go. It's... fucked it up, yeah. That's okay. It's all right. I knew something was gonna go wrong. Like it's... Oh Jesus Christ, Matt McCallum. Fucking hell. Always the pain on that side. Yeah, I need a pit for tyres. It's okay. It's okay. Look, I didn't expect to win the race anyway, so it's alright. I didn't expect to win it. Fuck's sake. That's still frustrating, because, like, I mean, you've just thrown away a pole, but at the same time, what can you do? Oh, the rain clouds look pretty big, and then they look pretty small again, so... Comeback drive now. Yeah, what comeback drive, mate? I have to pass too many cars. Fuck, that's a shit way to lose. Oh well. Enjoy the win, Meta! Can mediums do a no-stop? Or... maybe? That's a good question, actually, because that might be what everyone else is doing. I'm thinking Justin and Mo. Yeah, that's actually... that's fair enough, yeah. It would explain why we had such a big gap early on. Was thinking that, yeah, okay, James, it's... but also you got to consider fuel. I don't know if a Lambo could go the whole distance on a tank of fuel. GDR was 15 laps flat out in tank, yeah, okay. Prob's unlikely, yeah. I think they're just going for a long, doing what you mentioned before, a long medium stint and then a shorter soft stint. Hard to overtake a cockney driver ahead of him. Yeah. Oh look, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's really difficult to pass, so I don't know if I'll... There you go, Justin's in the pits. Not a lot of fuel. Same with Mo, same with Quickheater, same with probably everyone else, so... Yeah, Better's got the win. Easily. It's not great, but... I mean, what else can you do? It's... I've thrown away lots of pole positions in my life. Won my races. Very stupid ways. This is certainly what this definitely adds on to the tally. I didn't want to I didn't want to risk it because if you screw it up and you stick it one lap too long on the softs, it ruins your race, and there's no coming back. It's just that. So, yeah, that's okay. See how many spots I can make up. Might do is wind him up for this. Fucking hell, really? I don't reckon I'll catch Mo or Ketis, they're all on pressure softs. And I don't want to be in such a hurry to pass them either, because it's not their fault I fucked it up. Ah, gee, you may have fucked it up at Nürburgring, but we'll try to anyway. But I should have listened to Kazza this time. Yeah, Mo's going pretty fast. Did I hear that right? Yes, you did. I should have listened to you. Because this is, yeah, this is absolutely a missed opportunity. We're only halfway through, and I had quite the points buffer heading in, but clipping that. Put in the staff room, mate. Ping everyone and say, just shout out Vit. Anyways, I'm off. Catch you later. See you, Tyler. Post it and then put in Captain Holt's vindication gif. Put that in. Vindication! Mo was fast, but yeah, he's dropped off a little, but yeah, he's also on softs and he's in a Ferrari, so he doesn't really have to save them. Hate looking at the stats board, so I've had better qualifying performances than the race. I think maybe he's hit his fall off point, but I don't think there's enough time really, and rightly so. If I manage to catch up to him, he will be a pain in the ass. So Mo really fucked his tyres already. No way. What? They're only 6 laps old. No way. I mean, so have I, but I'm starting my 9th lap in this set. It's kind of supposed to happen, but, you know, fucking hell. Imagine if his car's that bad to drive, I might actually get 4th. Look at that. Dude, 3/10. Oh yeah, I was just about to say, he could have underfueled. I've actually still got plenty of fuel left, Jesus. I think it's his tyres. You can hear his car revving out pretty high. Yeah, they're buggered. Look at that. Nah, there's no point, man. Doesn't matter. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, he's gonna lose 5th too. Jesus. Shit, I didn't expect him to pull up so much. How bad were his left his left front? How bad was it? Wow. Okay. He lost 5th too. Holy shit. Thanks Caleb. GD meta. Good stuff. Capitalised on a very dumb decision. Okay. 2 things. One, I now only have one driver to fight for this season. Second, I'm about as useful as a woman in a clothing store making decisions. Fucking hell. Sold it. Let's have a look at that replay. I kind of want to... Bump to pass. He said I bumped to pass him. What the f... I mean... Oh my god. Gee. Left front beyond dead last couple of laps. I wasn't actually in such a hurry to pass you. I was happy with 5th. I mean, I'm not happy with 5th. At the same time, it was about as good as it was going to... I'd conceded the fact that it was about as good as it was going to get. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Let's check it. First and foremost, we'll have a look at this one. I'm being pretty patient. I'm not trying to rush him by, and he got a good exit out of there, so I'm sort of thinking, right, he's got 4th. Fair enough. GG's. Oh, oh, look at that. Fuck. Fuck, Mo. Well, how are you, man? I didn't expect him to pull up that quickly, and I was just gonna sit behind him, and then his left front goes completely bald. What the fuck? How do you manage that? Oh my god. I imagine I'll get reported for it, but really, oh, I kind of don't care. He can say what he wants about it. Um, didn't he pit like lap 12? Yeah, he pitted lap 12 with everyone else. He did. Yep, they all went in, lap 12. Let's have a look at this. His Paquitas' tyres are somehow worse. His! What? What the yeah, that's my reaction. Yep. Gee, I had good pace. Shame it went to waste. Compared to what everyone else was doing. Yeah, that was. And Justin, who eats tyres, is only half worn. Mate, I'm more concerned that Paquitas, who is in a GTR, and he eats these tyres, is somehow. And that's quite noticeable too. That's not a sliver or anything. That's a fair chunk. Oh, how hard is he wrangling that thing? Have a look at his steering wheel. Yeah, okay. Those, yeah. Yeah, it's going pretty far to the right. Oh, so's mine, but at this point I didn't really give a shit because I sort of didn't really care wherever I finished, but it um yeah, that. So I released it straight away. It looks like he actually used less. Odd. Maybe he's on. I think he's on pad, so maybe that's probably why. But maybe that's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'll even look at that. I'm thinking, I come out of the pits thinking, shit, because that's not. I was even saying, because there's so many cars running on the track, it's probably not going to get that bad. And still did the one thing you shouldn't do anyway. Eh. I reckon this car's got a few more chances to win, but it's not today. Yeah. I'll make up the pole to win ratio elsewhere, hopefully. Hopefully I luck into something like, I don't know, Grand Valley if you don't show up again, Caleb. Nah, you got that one on lock. I reckon that Nissan looked pretty fast this last week. What else is there? St. Croix. I feel like I've got good track knowledge. I might have to pull out all the stops there. Much else happened during the race? No, I'm doing GBH. Don't care if I shit myself. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. You should, because that's you probably win that race. What's Justin's pace like on me? That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good pace. Mo, and still, I mean, not as bad as it was on the softs, but still, how is it worse? What is he doing? I'm happy about this though. I sorted out the tyre wear issue that I had yesterday. Meta had much better fronts than I did at the end of yesterday's practice. I mean, he had better fronts then. He was out by his onesies. I was trying to see what I could do, but with about 4 laps to go, I sort of just conceded it. So, have a look at this again. At this point, I'm sort of just taking it a little easy. I don't expect Mo to go out that wide. I personally thought he'd shoot out even wider. Because it was blatantly obvious at the start of the lap, his tyres were fucked. And I didn't mean to bump him. I'll take a penalty if he wants to give me one. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's like a 2-4 point difference. I'll probably drop to 6th if I got one. In the scheme of things, it's really not a big deal. But if you've got shot tyres and you're trying to keep a car behind, that's gonna happen. And I imagine if it was a different driver, a lot worse would have happened to you. So I think immediately having a crack at me afterwards was a little cray-cray. I don't. I get it if he's filthy about dropping to 6th. The bump might have had a hand in that because he would have had a shocking line for the kick. I can see why he's shitty about dropping to 6th, but dropping to 5th, especially going that wide, really not being able to pull your car up. I probably didn't do the best job of pulling into the gap either. This was where I effed up. I didn't commit to the inside. There's still space there. I probably should have done a better job at using that. I can see that. But I think I was rather careful with him in the last sector. I could see his situation from a mile away. I could see he wasn't able to pull his car up anywhere. And I was trying to give him slipstream to the line. Because I thought, I didn't actually expect him to lose 5th. I lost sight of the fact that he was at, Dinetti was actually pretty close behind. But I think calling it a deliberate push to pass is a little harsh. First of all, it absolutely was not deliberate. I was fine staying where I was. Yeah, anyway, it lots to be disappointed about, but it's oh, I'm fine with it. All I really have to do is beat Meta in the same car and hope Caleb doesn't go on an absolute fucking tear for the last half of the season. And really, I just want to win the special livery round. That's all I care about. I just want to win that in a Pescarolo livery. That's all I want to do. Fuck everything else. Ah, why did I click on that? No, I don't want to click. I don't want to go in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna get 30 points for the last 4 races. Watch me. Nah, St. Clair C and Le Mans is mine. They are mine. Trifectas are hard, dude, because there are a lot of people like Mo, Stingray in Season 4 especially, getting fastest lap, pole, and win put together is... It's not easy, because you've got to count on just having such a buffer over the rest of the field, hoping they don't get slipstream, or they just happen to string a lap together, but they're willing to push and sacrifice their tyres for it. I've done it in the Ferrari for the first 3 races. Everyone's in the same car, dude, and you've got literal tenths in hand over everyone else. So that actually doesn't surprise me. GT3s, it's different because everyone's in different cars. Everyone approaches it differently. I think I've had like that fastest lap at Gardens was my first since Season 4 Barcelona, which was round 2 of that season. I got fastest lap for the first 2 races of Season 4, and then Stingray kept stealing them. They're not easy to get, especially when you want to measure yourself over a race distance. You don't really think about the fastest lap. And in my opinion, it shouldn't warrant a point. I'd rather have pole position warrant a point. Not for my sake, but just because that's something that takes a fair bit to earn. Fastest lap, I'm not going to say fastest lap anybody can get, but fastest lap is something that people that are trying to win the race don't often think about. They just want to be the fastest across the whole race, not an entire lap of a race. Stingray is a pain for that. Yeah, look, he probably can't help. He can't help it. He's got a pad, so you know, it's. I understand that. Like, the only way they can get the most out of a result is to push like hell, but to be honest, fastest laps, even though they are worth points, don't worry me. I'd rather earn my points from a race result. And maybe even a qualifying result, but that's neither here nor there. That's not necessary. I suppose I better update the points table. It's probably going to look a lot closer now. Just 3 poles in a row. That streak is going to be broken next week because I suck at Grand Valley. Unless the fuel burn really makes a big difference. Yeah. Meta won the race. Oh shit, so without drop rounds it's now 5 points, but with drop rounds I have a much bigger buffer, because that Autopolis will be my current drop round for now. So it's still 7 points, except it's not to Caleb, it's to Meta, if we include drop rounds already. So, and Caleb again with a DNS. As much as I'd love to think you'd make the comeback, Caleb, you earn a fair bit of. Say I finish P2 tonight, where would I burn? That's a good hypothetical. You would have been so that puts you up to 77. If I include my drop round now, hang on, that doesn't sound right. Now 30, 22, 25, 78. Okay. So you would be tied with Meta for second on 77 with drop rounds, 7 points behind me still, because I got runner up at the mountain and the 2 wins, one of which was a fastest lap, so I'd still have 7 points in hand. I imagine the drop I'd have to see what I get at Grand Valley. I imagine hopefully I'll finish better than 4th. I'd like to think I can, as long as I qualify well, which I seem to have been doing. But that's mostly the fuel burning, that's not because I can qualify well. That's just me making the car lighter. But I'd like to think I don't repeat a poor performance like that again. And honestly, if I had a race like that last season, I probably would have just fucking quit. Like, just did a voluntary quit. I did a couple last season. Yeah, it sucks, but it's not over. Well, missed opportunity, sure, they happen. Especially when qualifying with low horsepower cars is very important, because the reliance on slipstream has made passing very more difficult in these cars. I remember Sparkwick got it stuck. Yeah, I got it wedged in the pit lane. I was like, fuck this, I've had enough. I went into the pits and I came out on hard tyres behind everybody else, who started on hards and then pit to softs, who did the 1 lap on hards, then pit onto softs straight after. I came out behind everybody, so I thought, look, it's worth... Is killing brain cells for the last 3 laps really worth 1 extra point? Nah. So I let it be. Yeah, and the Kyoto quit, I full on nosedived over the curb at turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I nosedived the inside curb, sitting right underneath Nico, and put it in the fence, got damaged, and fell like to the bottom end of the top 10, and then had another spin, and thought, yeah, it's another one gone. But I'm not going to do that anymore, because I don't like rage quitting, because you never know what can happen. And as much as this probably should have been a race win, I can imagine I can finish above 4th at every other track. Watkins Glen is debatable, but I can just consolidate and still get those St. Croix C I'm hoping I get. I'm confident I can get, just because I drive that track a fair bit, so, and know how it goes. Watkins tyres. Yeah, true. That's. Oh, hey Matt, how's it going? Good job on the win. Good job on the race win. Yeah, there's tyre wear involved. We will have a huge advantage there. Just not pace, because we won't ride the bus stop very well from experience, and the bowl, it just will lose a lot of time in the bowl. And maybe even the final sector just a little. Though ended up being zero pressure. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. I noticed you were dawdling. I was doing no such dawdling. I was just sort of seeing what spots I could make up before the end. Ended up getting a 4th. I imagine I'll get a penalty because Mo's going to have a whinge, but and this is what it'll be for. Just quickly show it to you. Would have been interesting to see if I could keep you behind. I tested the straight last night, and mid 46 was the best I could do with that. I can't read the rest of the comment, damn it. It's gone into ellipses, so I can't see the rest of that comment. Oh, well, to begin with, I probably one, I shouldn't have refilled so much, because I think I refilled, I still had like 6 or 7 litres left to spare. Like, I think I checked my fuel coming down this hill. I think I had like 8 litres left. First off, and second, shouldn't have been on the inters. Bad decision, bad call. So, mid 46 was fastest for under. Why is it going again? It's going into ellipses again. Far out. Some comments sometimes it'll fit a whole paragraph, sometimes it only fits half a sentence. Stupid bloody thing. YouTube sucks. So this was what it was. This was what I got albeit in a very subtle manner, called me out for. Now I can see why he's pissed, because he also lost 5th at the line to Matt Donetti. I had no intention of going past him. So I was giving him draft hoping he'd just keep 5th. But he fell to 6th. And that's... I understand it's like the closing stages. He wants to... Mo was on full red. Yeah, it only just ticked over to full red at that corner. Like, right here. That's when it ticked over to full red. At that point, it's essentially yellow flag situation. Well, it was obvious his tyres were buggered, because even if I just go to the start of lap 19, I think I gained... The gap went from 1.4 to 1.1 in just this corner. I could tell his tyres were buggered. I didn't know they were bald, near enough to bald. Because it's still, through the right-handers, it seemed like he could keep up pretty well, and that's probably why. They are fresh up. That Justin and Mo couldn't go longer. Surprised though, not really. That Justin, yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. I did a run with the GTR and got 8 laps. I assume on softs. I reckon I could stretch it. It just would be difficult to keep a decent pace. Yeah, so he's going to the right, he's going to the left, so I'm sort of hoping he goes out, he trails out wide, but he positions his car really well. And yeah, on softs, yeah, okay. Positions his car well. I spurted the throttle, and I shouldn't have done, so I gave him another bump. Sounds about right, Caleb. Yeah, so I got to get it through the sweeper. It's like, right, it's another right-hander. He's got he's got 4th place. I'm not getting 4th. I was fine with 5th, given what happened. I didn't really give a shit at that point. It's 2 points, and I imagine this might be my drop round for the season. And I just give him a little tap on the way through. I didn't decide until it was too late that I was actually going to take the passing opportunity. I didn't mean to push past him. But he immediately fired off at me saying it was a push to pass. So, you know, I imagine I'll get reported. I imagine I'll lose a couple spots. That just makes me even more sure that this will be my drop round, and I'll just have to consolidate everywhere else. Really would have preferred to get the win with pole, FL lead every lap, but I'm a quality clever guy. Mate, I took a risk burning fuel, and it worked. My first lap, though, I was pretty proud of. The lap where my car was super light, I did not get the most out of whatsoever. I really dropped the ball. But a 45.1 right out of the gate was a lap I was proud of. So, apart from going a little what. Don't forget I didn't get a single pole last season still. Yeah, that's true. Yep. I was leaving 0.15 purple sector 2 on my second lap of the tyres. Yeah, I was thinking you'd improve. I was right. And yeah, Caleb didn't get a pole position. I think Seaside, not a cut quality area for that Lambo. Same with Maggiore. That's a high downforce FR track, I suppose. Although for the race it was definitely an MR track. And then what do we have after that? Damn, I can't remember. It might have been Spa. Yes, it was Spa, because it was your back-to-back wins. Yeah. There was, 12 thousandths between us three. Went too wide at the double right hand. Yeah, I finally, I was doing the double right-hander right on those quality laps. I wasn't cutting too much of it. I actually did it pretty nicely. If I do say so myself, I was happy with it. But look, deep down I'm a little filthy. I didn't convert the pole. I don't like doing it because my OCD goes off the charts, and 2, it feels like I've just failed. But there'll be other tracks. I imagine at St. Croix C, I might not get the pole, but I definitely feel like I can get the win. So there's that. Fix up that ratio. Yeah, look, it's gonna happen. I panicked. I was wondering what to do. I was looking at what people in the comments were saying, and I didn't listen. I ignored all of them. Like, is St. Croix before or after? It's before. It's Grand Valley next. What's round 5? Why do I always forget round 5? Oh, round 5 is Grand Valley. We're halfway through. It's Grand Valley, St. Croix C, Glen, and then Le Mans. Damn, I guess I'll have to do it. I'm hoping I can use my track knowledge to my advantage. I'll have a head start on some people, I'll imagine. I like my ability to jump on a track I haven't raced in a while. If Glenn was first, I can at least see how I went before deciding. Okay, yeah. oh look, we're stuck with it now. It's done wonders so far. Between the two of us, we won the last 3 races, but those are arguably better tracks for our car. I was keen to see how close it'd be with Caleb around with tracks better suited for his car, but also I'm kind of taking a breath of relief because holy shit, that now that I think about it, it's the 4th placing, the stuff up kinda. There's one less thing for me to worry about. Although still, I like winning it. The harder it is to win, the better it feels. So yeah, it'll be season 4 all over again. Which, to be honest, was a battle I enjoyed. Gardens was a missed opportunity. I compared your race time. That could have gone either way, and also, I was starting to dawdle a little too. I was starting to miss a couple marks, like I go fine the first few laps, and then I just drop off in the middle of the stint, like whatever, and then at the end fire up again. But I felt comfortable at that track. I suppose I'll have to leave it there. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. GG's Meta. Told you get the win. Exactly, could have gone either way. Yeah, win was definitely not certain. But I'm happy I at least got it there. Yeah. GG's. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all next week for Grand Valley Highway. Bye bye.